Okay, so now that we covered some of the basics and I talked to you a little bit more about why so many people struggle when it comes to online marketing or why some people never end up making any money because again, you don't know what you haven't been taught yet. And now that we've talked more about the overall basic concept of arbitrage and what it is, and now that you understand that we're not the only ones doing this, actually a lot of the huge retail stores are doing this, and now we're going to be able to do the same thing. We're basically going to have our own, uh, you know, nationwide storefront set up 24/7 from our kitchen or our living room or bedroom or wherever we want to do this. And now that we've covered all that, now it's time to actually jump into the on-screen training. In the next video, in the next few videos, actually, what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to start setting up your account and get the ball rolling. So in the next couple videos, I'm going to show you how to quickly set up your eBay account if you don't already have one. I'm going to then show you how to start listing items, and this is something that I want you to make sure you do, and that is pay very close attention to the detail in the next couple videos, because what I'm going to be doing is showing you the specific way to set up listings for drop shipping. Okay, and maybe you've sold on eBay before, maybe you haven't, but there's a very specific way that you have to list the items on eBay. And again, none of this is difficult. Okay, none of this is something that you can't do. You don't need any tech skills or crazy tech experience or anything like that, because I'm actually going to get on screen and show you how to set up your account and show you how to list the items. But if you don't pay attention to how you list the items, you could get in a sticky situation later where someone out of the country buys something from you and you can't ship it to them, or there's a return that needs to be handled a certain way, or you need to fulfill an order and you're not sure how to do it. So again, while all of this stuff is very simple and you're 100% capable of doing it, I just wanted to shoot a brief video before we jump into this and remind you that it's very, very important to pay attention to the details. So with that being said, let's hop into the next videos and get started with the on-screen training. Alrighty guys, I'm over here on eBay.com. I just want to shoot this quick video for those of you who don't have an active eBay account or who have never used eBay before. You're going to come over to eBay.com, and right up here, if you already have an account, you can go ahead and sign in, and we're going to keep moving with the training. But if you do not have an account yet, I just wanted to shoot this quick video and let you know you can register right here. It's going to pop up. You're going to type in your first name. This isn't my real name, but I don't know, we'll just type in something, whatever, not a comma. Let's make it, just kidding, Miller, Jack Miller, sounds good. And then here it's going to be, your email, getpaid@money.com, that'd be pretty cool. Create your password, blah, 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 whatever. Make sure you match it. And after you get all that set up, you're just going to go ahead and hit submit. And we're going to keep moving on. Now, real quick, I'm going to head over to Google. If you are outside of the United States, guys, what you're going to want to do is type in the country or the region you live in with eBay and Google. So I would do, let's say I live in the United Kingdom. I would do eBay United Kingdom. Okay, and it's going to pop up and show eBay for the United Kingdom. But what you're going to do if you live outside of the United States is you got to find the eBay website that corresponds with your region or where you're living. Okay? And that's where you're going to get started, and that's where you're going to register. And what you need to do in order to start drop shipping and using this arbitrage model to sell it to people all across the United States, which is where our target market is, even if you live outside of the United States, it's okay. You're going to register at eBay. Whatever your country or region is going to be. You're going to have to look it up on Google and find it. If you can't find it, you can always contact eBay right here and ask them by telling them where you live, and they'll let you know. What you're going to do is you're going to get registered in your home area eBay website, okay? And then you're going to put up 2 active listings. It doesn't matter what they are. It can be a box of cereal. It can be a milk jug, whatever you guys want to sell, a book. And it doesn't even have to sell. It just needs to be live and active on your account for 24 hours, okay? Then you're just going to go to eBay.com, regular eBay.com. You're going to sign in, and when you sign in here, now you can start listing to people all across the United States. But you need to register in your home first, your home website first with your home region or country. Put up 2 listings for at least 24 hours. You might even let them up for 48 hours. And then you're going to be able to come to ebay.com, sign in. You're going to be able to get going that way. So I just want to shoot this video, let you guys know about getting started, registering. If you're out of the country and you want to register, it's still okay. I've got it covered. We're going to keep moving. We're going to move on in the next video. Alright guys, we're moving right along here, and I'm excited for this video because I'm showing you in this video exactly how you can set up your first listing. Now, I'm about to sign into one of my random accounts. I have a couple accounts that I sell on, multiple accounts. I'm going to go over all of that in one of the next videos, so don't worry about that. We are just going to keep moving along here. Alright, I'm going to sign in. And you're going to see we're still on eBay. Instead of sign and register, now you can have, now up here you're going to see your account and everything. Yeah, so if you see right here, there's a button that says sell. Okay, that's what we're going to be clicking on to sell. And I'm going to show you how to find items in one of the upcoming videos. Right now I'm just assuming that we use one of the methods that I'm going to show you to find this right here. It's a Seattle Sports Kayak. Wall cradle. Okay, it comes in a set of 2, hanging on your wall, pretty nifty. It's only 36 bucks. I'm thinking if we do titling right and we, make the description pretty kick-A, we're probably going to be able to get $49.99, maybe even like $51.99. There's different price points, and that's all something we're going to have to play with and learn. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this, the pictures, the details, okay, sorry about that, actually, the description's right here. I'm going to put the specifications, all that. We're just going to copy and paste it right over to eBay, and it's really, really simple. So look, Seattle Sports Kayak Wall Cradles, okay, I'm just going to copy that, go over here to sell, alright, hit paste. Seattle Sports, okay. Now, what you guys need to understand is that we don't want to use brand names in our titles. The big reason being that if somebody sees a brand name before the product, they can go to Google, type in Seattle Sports Kayak Wall Cradles, and they'll get this Amazon listing popping up, and they'll see that they can get it cheaper than what you're selling on eBay. The nice thing about eBay is that there's so many customers on there just waiting to shop that 99% of the people on here, if they just see kayak wall cradles and they see a picture of it, they're not going to know where to look. They're not going to price compare. They're just going to buy it on impulse. So you always want to take brand names out of the titles. And what you're doing right here is you're telling eBay in general what you're selling. So you don't even have to put kayak wall cradles. You could just put kayak. I mean, you could put kayak wall cradles. It's up to you. Water sports, kayaking, canoeing, kayaks. Here's accessories. Yeah, exactly. So, canoeing, rafting. You're going to be looking at these words too. Continue. Now, once you've picked the category, you're just going to start. You're going to start at this. Now, I do want to let you guys know that when you get started, if you have a brand new account, when you go to sell your first item, let me back up here real quick, and I apologize for those of you who don't. When you go to sell for your first time, instead of coming to this screen, you're going to see a thing right here in the middle, a box, and it says, what do you want to sell? And you're going to type, and it's going to ask you to type it in like right here, but it's going to be here in the middle. Up here on the right, you're going to go to the quick listing or the advanced listing tool, okay? And you're going to click it, and it's going to bring you to here where you're going to start your listing. So we're going to go back. We're going to start from scratch. So once you get to this page, you're going to hit Get Started. We're going to click on Accessories as the category. Alright, here we go. Okay, kayak accessories. So we're going to get rid of that for a second. Now, we're just going to do kayak, and the first 2 to 4 words of your title should always be, spot on to really what you're trying to sell. So we are selling kayak wall cradles. Cradles might not be searched as much as the word mount. So I'm going to put kayak wall mount set. Rafting accessories, canoeing. I might put paddles in there. Kayak, wall mount, set, rafting, accessories, canoeing. Oops, spelled canoeing wrong. Canoeing, paddles. Again, you might put cradles. Kayak, wall mount, set, rafting, accessories, canoeing, paddles, cradles. Okay, and you're just going to keep adding on to this. So what I'm trying to show you here is that your first couple words actually want to be what you're selling, and then you're going to be throwing in different adjectives, different nouns, words that are related but maybe aren't directly what you're selling. So again, we have a set here. Rafting accessories. If somebody types in kayak accessories, this might pop up because kayak and accessories is in the title. Someone who's looking for canoeing, canoeing accessories, rafting, paddles, this will pop up in those search results too, and they might see the kayak wall mount and say, hey, you know, I was looking for paddles, I was looking for canoeing paddles, but that kayak wall mount might be really, really nice for the kayak or the canoe I have as well, and they might buy this instead. So you want to use third tier thinking, it's called, and you never want to leave extra space, extra characters remaining in your title. Now, one of the things that I use to do titling is keywordspy.com. It's free to use, and I might type in kayak over here and click keywords, and it'll show me all the different results of things that people who are searching for kayaks are also searching for on Google. I'm going to search it real quick. Inflatable kayak, sterns, travel. Okay, sometimes you'll get really good results, sometimes you'll get not as great results. Let's type in canoes. Aluminum canoes, hunting, fishing, cheap canoes, canoes for sale, inflatable, recreational. So it's looking like, you know what, another keyword we could use is outdoors, fishing, sportsman's. Okay? And you want to spend a few minutes on the titles, guys, because you could even use indoor. Might even do this instead. Storage. Okay. Kayak, wall mount, set, rafting, accessories, canoeing, paddles, indoor storage. Indoor storage. What else do we have over here? You can always put new, because people sometimes will type in new kayak or new canoe, new canoeing, paddles. Okay, so if you get to the end and you just can't think of another word, you can always put new in there to fill it, but try and use as many adjectives as possible. Okay, you're always going to mark the condition new. Alright, then what you're going to do is you're going to come over and grab the pictures. You're going to click, you're going to right click, save image as. Now, whatever picture, and it doesn't have to be the first picture, it can be the second picture, whichever one's looking better. I always like to use a picture of the actual product in action, if possible, so like right here is perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look here at the title, kayak, wall mount, set, rafting, accessories, you know, it's all there, but we're going to take this first part, kayak, wall mount, and that's what we're going to save this picture as. So, save image as kayak, wall mount, okay, and we're going to save it to the desktop or wherever on our computer, save. Awesome. Now, Google likes when you have pictures in your listing that are the same keywords as the first words in your listing. They just do. It'll help your actual listings on eBay pop up in search results on Google. on Bing, on Yahoo, on different websites. Okay, so it'll get you more views. All right, we're gonna save this as something else in our title. So maybe canoeing paddles. Even though that's not exactly what it is, we're looking for keywords in our title to save our images as. Bam. Okay, awesome. So we got those saved. We're gonna head back over to eBay. Classic uploader. I always use the standard. Sometimes basic will be popped up. I always use standard. It's just the preference I have. You can click browse. And canoeing paddles. We want to use the other one first. Kayak wall mount. Okay. Browse. Canoeing paddles. Got them. So they're both there. We're going to hit upload. Alright, we want to make sure that one's first. Okay, it is. Awesome. So we got our pictures there. Great. It's new. Alright. Here in the add item specifics, we're going to leave that blank. That's not important. You just leave those blank. Sometimes it'll automatically fill in certain things for you. If there's anything filled in, let's say this was filled in with something, I don't know, deck baggage, just go ahead and highlight it and delete it. Keep those blank. Alright. Next, you're going to come down to details. Okay, this is where we're going to be copying the item description. Alright, so all we're going to do is go down. We're going to grab the first couple sentences in the item description. If there's paragraphs, just the first couple sentences. Right here, there is only a first couple sentences, so we're just going to copy those. Alright, we're going to head right back over to the listing. Paste. Space, space. Back over here. You always want to put the specifications if you have them available to you. Alright, we're going to paste those. Great. And we're going to come down here. Now, this is all stuff that I have pre-set up, and I'll show you all of this later. But we're going to have a certain set of purchasing details. Alright, that we're going to use, and I will actually make these available for download, so you can just download them. But these are clauses that we're going to put at the bottom of every listing. It also makes our listing look professional, but it also points out a few things that are important to the buyer. We only ship to 48 lower states. There's certain zip codes we ship to. I'll explain why we put that in there. That's not going to affect your selling. Refunds, how we do feedback. I'm from Pennsylvania. I charge 6% sales tax on all the items I sell to residents in Pennsylvania because I can. You absolutely don't need to, but I put that in there. And I'm going to go ahead and make up a document that you can download below this video so that you'll have that available. But if not, you can just see right here everything that I'm putting in it. Okay? But we're going to stick that at the bottom of every listing. So really, that's it. We copy and pasted the pictures. We copy and pasted the description, the specifications, put our little clause there. Now, what I like to do is I like to always highlight it, make it Comic Sans, size 12, and then I make the font blue. And I've just, for some reason, I've just found that that is the absolute highest converting font and color and size that I've used for any of my listings, so I make all of them that way. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take a few seconds and you're going to go back through here and make sure that the brand name isn't in there, and if it is, you just take it out. The other thing you want to do is you want to edit this a little bit so that people can't come in. For instance, if I just would come in, see my, let's say I'm another dropshipper, I'm checking out my list, checking out this listing that I have, and I come over, check out the listing, I'm like, man, I want to sell that too. And I just copy that description and I go over to Google and I search it. 9 times out of 10, look, right here, it's going to come up in search results on Google and people are going to be able to find exactly what you're selling. So, you don't want that to happen because that's one of the ways that you're going to be able to find new things to sell is looking at other sellers, copy and pasting their descriptions into Google and finding where they're getting their product. But we don't want people to do that to us because if we have a really hot selling product, someone comes in, copies our listing and undercuts us in price, and they're going to steal all our business. So we don't want that. So we want to make sure we edit this a little bit. So space is limited in the garage. And they just need to be minor adjustments. Storing up your kayak up and out of the way where it's protected from scuffs and abrasions with these durable kayak wall cradles. Take out the brand name. These easy mount kayak wall cradles offer quick and easy kayak storage, built with strong and lightweight powder coated steel. These cradles come with mounting lag bolts for quick and easy. Might just make that okay. And I always change these dimensions just a little bit so no one can copy them. Alright, that's it. Now you're going to continue and move down. Now you're going to see an auction or a fixed price. You always want to go with a fixed price to buy it now. And over on Amazon, these are selling for $36.30. It's going to be free shipping, so we're not going to have to worry about that. eBay fees, you need to remember, eBay and PayPal together are going to take 13% of your total sale. Okay, so what I always do is I always decide on what I want to sell it at. So let's say I want to sell this at $49.99. Okay, what I do is I go and I get my calculator out and I do $49.99, whatever price I would sell it for on eBay, and I multiply that times 13%, so $6.50. Okay, and then I know that I'll have $6.50 in fees on top of the 36, so I'll do 36 and $6.50. So it'll cost me $42.50. Let's just say $43, and I'm selling it for $49.99, $50. So I'm gonna make $7 every time I sell this. All right. So I'll go over here. I'm gonna set this up for $49.99. I'm not gonna do best offer right now. Okay, and I'll explain why. Let's say I'm selling a couch. Okay. Let's say I'm selling a couch, and I gotta wait for this to click off. Okay, yeah, best offer's off. Let's say that I'm selling a couch that I found on Amazon for $150, and it's a really nice couch. It's zebra striped, solid wood, and it's on sale on Amazon, or they're just selling on Amazon for $150. I come over here and list it and sell it for $299.99, $300. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click best offer. And I'm just going to show you exactly how I would do this. So, let's say I'm selling it for $300. Okay. What's $300 times 13%? 39. So $40. So it's $150 on Amazon, plus I'm going to owe $40. So $190. I'm selling it for $300. I'm making $110 every time I sell one of these couches, okay? But you might not, and I'm going to make it 3 available. Always make my listings 3 available to start out so that people can buy more than one, but at the same time I don't want to have like 10 available where people are like, oh, okay, how do they have so many available? Or, I just don't want people to shy away from it. I want there to be scarcity so that people want to buy. So I always do 2 or 3 items in the quantity. So let's say I have 3 couches available, $300 a piece. I'm paying $150 for them, right? Plus $40 eBay and PayPal fees. That's $190 that I'm paying every time, and I'm making $110 a sale. Now, I know that to break even, I need to make that $190 a sale. So I'm going to allow best offer, and I'm automatically accept anything over $190, and I'm going to automatically decline any offers that are $189 or below, and I'm going to set that up. And what will happen is, for my couch that's $299, and what will happen is that people will send me best offers, and if I get an offer for $190 or more for that couch, it'll automatically accept it. I'll go ahead and fulfill the order, okay? Then I will come back here into the listing, and I will unclick this. I will not allow buyers to send me their best offer. Okay, and I'll only sell it for $300 a piece. And what'll happen is on that listing, when customers come in, they'll see that one of the items has sold, and that now there's only 2 available. So one sold, there's 2 available, and the price is $300. They don't know that someone bought it for $190 at the best offer, and it increases your sales on large ticket items. So for right now, like I said, we're doing $49.99 just for this listing. But usually, you would do a best offer if you have a big ticket item that you're making. I would say, rule of thumb, $100 or more profit each sale. Okay, so that's how you set that up. You're gonna do 2 or 3. I always do 3 quantity, and you're gonna set the duration to 30 days. Okay, and every 30 days, when you go to relist your items, you're gonna just go back in and make sure they're all still in stock. All right, there we go. All right, cool. So you're going to move down. You're going to set up your electronic payment methods. You're going to have to set up your payment policy the first time you come in here. You'll see a button, create payment policy. You'll click it. You're just going to set up your PayPal account, whatever it is, CFG Affiliates 33224 at getpaid.com, whatever it is, guys. And then you're going to come down to your shipping. Okay, you're going to set up a shipping policy. I always do flat, same cost to all buyers. I do standard shipping 1 to 5 business days. Okay, standard shipping 1 to 5 business days. And then I always click free shipping, because you got to remember, everything from Amazon that we're selling is going to be free shipping, so it doesn't matter. It just makes your listing look better. You're getting free shipping. They're getting free shipping. Everyone's happy. Handling time, 3 business days, okay? Make sure that you're doing your handling time 3 business days. All right. When it comes to global shipping, you're not really going to worry about it, because we're not going to be shipping globally. What you are going to want to do is come to where it says exclude shipping locations, and you're going to create and edit the exclusions list. You're going to click every single one of these. We do not ship to any of these, okay? Even North America, you're going to click that, because that's going to take out Canadian buyers. We can't ship to Canada. We're just shipping inside the United States. We don't ship to APO, FPO, or PO boxes. You're going to click apply. Now what this does is it saves your butt, because up here in the listing, one of the things that we put in the description is that we only ship to the lower 48 states. All right? And that we can't combine shipping. We don't do the PO boxes or APOs. We have all that covered in the listing, but some people won't see that, and they'll still try and buy it from out of the country. Okay? If you have these exclusions put in here, eBay won't allow them to, literally will not allow them to click on the button and buy the item. It won't let the order go through because of their location. That's why we do this. So we'll only receive offers from people we can ship to. You're safe on that now. Down here on package details, I always just do package or thick envelope. Dimensions, it doesn't really matter. Weight, 1 to 2 pounds. Again, it doesn't matter. This is more for eBay. If you weren't offering free shipping, they would need to know this so they could calculate how much they were going to charge. But since we're doing free shipping, it does not matter, guys. All right, and then again, we have the return policy. You're going to have to create your return policy. You're going to make it 14 days, money back guarantee. Return shipping paid for by buyer, no restocking fee. And you're going to click continue. So real quick, guys, again, this may seem like a lot, and I know this video is really, really long, but this is how you're going to make all your money, is listing and listing correctly. So again, you're going to want to put keywords in here. You're going to want to put the first couple words is what you're selling. Stack it with third-tier thinking keywords, okay? You might even put steel. I saw steel down there in the description. People might be looking for something with a steel mount, okay, and they'll see this. Again, third-tier thinking. Condition new. You're going to upload your pictures real quick. Let's say you have a picture that you want to put on here. eBay, you have to upload your pictures to eBay, a picture that is at least 500 pixels long on one side. Let's say that this is 400 by 400 pixel square picture, and it's not big enough when you go to upload it. Hop over to my website that I enjoy using called PicMonkey.com. Okay. Click on PicMonkey. You're going to do edit. You're going to find the picture. Let's say it's canoeing paddles. It's going to upload the picture for you. You're going to go down to resize, and you see one of the sides was 500 already, but let's say it wasn't. You would just click and make it 500 or more, so maybe like 505, hit apply. And there's some other editing you can do if you want. You can use this picture editor for anything, not just eBay. But yeah, and then you're just going to save it. You're going to come back over here and you're going to save to my computer. You're going to save it to your desktop. I don't know why it did the JPEG. Alright, save, replace. Now you can come back to eBay and upload it, and it'll be fine. But they were already good, and a lot of pictures on Amazon will already, just be fine the way they are. So title, condition new, gallery pictures, leave this section blank. You're going to come down here. You're going to copy and paste the item description and the dimensions, the specifications, all right in here. You're going to alter the words just a little bit to make sure no one can copy and paste them. Take out the brand names. You're going to add your little purchasing details clause down here, which I'll make available for download. You're going to set the fixed price, buy it now. Okay, and you're going to make sure that you do the math of the calculator to make sure that you're at least making, $5 profit a sale. You're going to change the quantity to 3 items. If you're making $100 or more per sale on an item like furniture, you're going to use the best offer. Okay, you can donate if you want to. I don't do the donations. Right here, you're going to set up where you want to get paid. Whatever PayPal email you use for your PayPal, you're going to put in there. Sometimes you're going to see a button here that says require immediate payments. When you set up your thing, you don't need to click that. You can leave that unchecked. You don't need to require immediate payments because people buying it now are going to buy it immediately anyways. That's more for auction listings. Shipping, you're going to do same cost all buyers, standard shipping 1 to 5 business days, free shipping 3 business days for handling time. You're going to hop down here, create your exclusions list. You're going to click all of these so no one can buy them from outside of the country or from the FPO, APO, or PO boxes. Regular package, thick package, weight 1 to 2 pounds, it's not really important. Right here, guys, this is one thing that I really did want to cover. If you're from outside of the country, okay, you're going to want to change your item location to somewhere in the country. And you can just get on Google and find a state and a zip code in a town and just type it in there. It doesn't matter. This is just going to make your buyers feel more comfortable knowing that it's coming from somewhere in the United States. And we are really shipping from in the United States, so you're not doing anything bad there. But you do need to find a town, a zip code, and a state within the United States on Google and just plug it in there, okay? And then again, guys, the return policy is going to be 14 days, money back, your buyer pays, and then you're going to go ahead and click continue. Alright, now, you're going to see an orange box up here maybe that says something about combined shipping discounts. Don't worry about that, guys. We're not going to be doing combined shipping, so you can just go right down here. Now, if you have an established account, okay, you're going to go ahead and just click list your item and it's going to go live. If you don't, you're going to see a button that says continue. You're going to click that. It's going to take you to another page that's going to say, blah, blah, blah. They're going to ask you a couple questions about how you want to get paid as far as doing your eBay fees. And I will let you guys know that you can set it up so you can pay your eBay fees every month with PayPal. But you can also do it with your checking account with a routing number or a credit card. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. I use PayPal. And then after you set that up, you can list your item. So I'm going to go ahead and click list your item. Alright, now it's going to be live. So what I do now, guys, this is just something that I do personally, is I have a file that I save. You can just set up a Word document or like a text file. And what I do is I type in the website, Amazon. I type in the product, and I always use the first 3 words. So kayak wall mount. And then I actually take the exact URL where I'm going to be buying this. Okay. And I paste it right here. And then I'll do that with the next one too, and so on. And I will create a list, okay, of all the items that I'm selling from this account. And what this does is, let's say that tomorrow I wake up and see that somebody on eBay bought this kayak from me for $50, $49.99, and I need to go fulfill the order. all I need to do, so I don't have to keep these tabs up, to find exactly where I'm buying this, is go back to my listing, find the kayak wall mount in my document, copy the link, paste it and go, and bam. Now I'll just add it to the cart, buy it, and ship it to them. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in the next videos coming up here, guys. So now that you know how to set up your listing, now that you know the details, how you're going to get it going, and you can see all of the everything that you're selling right here. My eBay. You're going to hover over it and come down to selling, and bam, there it is. I already have 2 views on it, guys. 3 available. You can, if you want to revise it, you can just go here to more actions, revise. You can edit the listing. If you want to check it out, you can click on it, and right here it is, just like we set it up. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next video. Now that you know exactly how to list and set up your listings, we're going to show you how you can ship every time that you get an order. Okay, so I've been getting some questions from some of the newer members going through this course, asking for some more information on titling. And I just want to start off this lecture by telling you guys, you know, we are still having people consistently every single day, every single week, join the training, go through the training, and start to make sales. And this method, although more and more people are starting to find out about dropshipping, it doesn't really matter because A, 95% of these people that go through the training or that are learning about this method are never even going to touch it. They're never going to start it. Hopefully that's not you. I know you're still going through the training now and you're still learning. But again, guys, we have to take action on this stuff because I guarantee you that 90 to 95% of the other people going through this course or that have learned about this method in general, maybe if they visited eBay and saw the eBay page that explains it, or they saw it somewhere else, I don't know, okay? But you have to take action because this is working, and this isn't going to become saturated. And the reason this isn't going to become saturated, despite however many people know about it, is because of what I'm about to teach you right here in this lecture, and that is what some more people have been asking me about, and that is titling. Okay, so I put together a quick little Word doc here, and hopefully I can just break this down and give you the main points that you need to know when it comes to titling, because this is how you're going to set yourself aside from everybody else out there doing this. All right, I have people message me and tell me, you know, hey, I made a sale on an item that was listed 10 other times on eBay, and it was actually listed cheaper on another listing, and I still made the sale. You know, and they get excited about it. And then I have people that are the complete opposite who will message me and say, you know, hey Jake, I just saw this item that I want to list, but it's, you know, already listed 5 times over on eBay, and I don't think I can beat the price. What should I do? So for the people asking that question and for the people who want to know more about titling, let's jump into this here. So what I want to talk to you about is titling, and again, titling is going to set us apart. Imagine being able to slide over to eBay and post an item for sale that is already listed 10 times over on eBay that's not getting any sales, or maybe it is getting sales. You go over, you list it at the same price or even maybe a little bit more, and you start making sales even though you have 10 competitors over there. All right, imagine that. And that is what you're going to be able to do when you start to practice titling. And that's what this lecture is about, because here's the deal. What I want to share with you first is, let's say that we're selling an item, bicycle wheels. So the actual item that we're selling is right here, okay? Bicycle wheels. Let's say we have a set of bicycle wheels that we want to sell over on eBay. So we want to make an awesome title, right? So what do we need to do in order to make an awesome title? Well, the first thing that we want to really look at, what is the main item that we're selling, and what are the synonyms? What are the other words that we could use that mean almost the exact same thing but are just a different words? Another word that someone might search if they're looking for the item that we have. So what I do is I literally break it down. Bicycle wheels. So bicycle, what's another word for that? Bike, okay? Wheels, what's another very similar word for wheels? Tires. So right here I just doubled our title by just finding some synonyms and some like words. So bicycle wheels is now bicycle and bike, wheels and tires, so I have 4 words. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start focusing on adding adjectives and related nouns. And these are what I like to call third-party words. These are words that are going to help us describe our item, or more synonyms that are very directly related or almost congruent with what we're selling, but not quite the exact same word. And this is how we're going to draw more eyes in from Google. This is how we're going to draw more eyes in from eBay and all the other places people are searching on eBay for our items. We're going to do that through title brainstorming. So I already did this ahead of time, so I'll just share with you the actual title that we came up with, and then I'll explain how I got there. So bicycle wheels, okay? If I had a new set of bicycle wheels that I was selling on Amazon, this may be the title that I post. And I actually went over and typed this into eBay, and this is exactly the perfect amount of characters that they will allow you to have. So this would be the perfect title. It is new bicycle wheels, 20-inch custom steel bike tires, riding accessories, cycling parts. So what I want to do is go over a couple things right here real quick with you and explain how I got this title. Okay, so the first thing, again, I'm not adding brand names. So let's say that they were a brand, let's say they were Nike or Legacy or some brand name. I would leave that out of the title. And the reason that I do this is because the items that I talk to you guys about selling, again, whether it be accessories, decor, furniture, outside, inside, it doesn't matter what you're selling, guys. Okay, what's important is that we want to sell things that people are going to buy out of impulse, meaning that they're probably not going to go out and do a ton of research to see who made it. So if someone sees a set of awesome bike wheels that they want for their bike, okay, that's more of an impulse buy. All right, now if we sell, an Apple iPhone, all right, obviously people are going to know more about the price points. They're going to be able to go do research on other sites. They know the brand name. They know what it's worth. This is something that people will pay a little bit more for because to them it may be worth it if they don't know what the actual sales price over on Amazon or Wayfair or Walmart actually is. So again, no brand names. We're going to leave that out so that the people can just buy it if they like it. All right. Another huge one that I think a lot of people are missing, this is really, really important. The title does not need to be 100% accurate. It doesn't even need to make sense. Okay, I think so many people get caught up on making sure that their title somehow is a phrase or makes sense. We're literally just plugging in a ton of keywords. That's all you want to do because you want to get your item in front of as many people as possible. And the best way to do that is to plug it and chock it full of keywords that are related to what you're actually selling. All right, so just an example of this, new bicycle wheels, 20-inch custom steel bike tires, riding accessories, cycling parts. That doesn't make sense, okay? But it is jam-packed full of keywords that people will be looking for, people that are interested in bike tires. Even if they don't originally come on eBay looking for bike tires, these are all words that people that ride, that do bicycling would be searching for, and those are the type of people we want to get that product in front of. So again, we're not even just looking, we're not even just looking for people strictly looking for bicycle tires, okay? We're even looking for people that just ride in general because these are the type of people that might come on looking for a handlebar, or they might come on looking for a new chain for their bike, and they see this wheels thing pop up because they typed in bicycle accessories or custom riding accessories, and guess what? Your listing popped up because those keyword phrases were in there, and now all the people out there that have listed your product, the bicycle wheels, right? None of those listings are popping up in front of the people that typed in bicycle riding accessories because they didn't have these keywords. So now what we're doing is we're actually getting our listing, even if it's the same as 10 other ones on eBay, in front of a ton of people that aren't seeing those 10 other listings because they're searching for different keywords. And that's the way we have to think. Yeah, you want to have your original keywords in here, but you want to switch it up and add as many as possible third-party keywords that will get a whole different set of eyes on your listing. Notice here, new is an optional filler word. Because all of the items that I'm selling are new, I always throw it in there because one of the things that people do search by on eBay at times, they'll actually filter their results to only show new results. Also, they may actually search in the search for new bicycle wheels or new custom riding accessories or new accessories. right? So I always throw new in there if I have an extra 3 characters. If not, it's not a deal breaker, but I do throw it in there. Now, I'm going to go back to this a little bit here. It says keyword groups may return your item as a result in multiple searches. So as an example, I put custom wheels or cycling tires. If someone would type in custom wheels, so custom wheels, even though it's not in that order, even though it's not right directly beside each other, these words, you're still going to have those keyword phrases return your result when people type it in, depending on, what they type in. As long as you have those keyword phrases in there, you can show up as a result. So now to take this even a step further, notice how I just threw an accessory. So now let's say somebody is looking for a horn, or again, like a chain, and they type in bicycle accessories or bike accessories. Guess what? This may pop up now as a return search because I had bike accessories in there. Again, it's not right beside each other. It's not in the perfect order, but that's what this third tier, this third-party thinking is all about. Now we can put things like bicycle seat or bicycle handlebars or bicycle chain. If we have enough characters and we're out of synonyms or adjectives, you can start throwing in just related things. Okay, because again, like I said, now people are looking for the handlebar or the chain or the horn. They're going to come in and you're going to pop up as the only bicycle tires results in their search, because everyone else is looking for the keywords for horns, for chains, and all that stuff. You're actually showing up as the only set of custom 20-inch bicycle tires or wheels in their search for a horn. And guess what? If those people ride and they need new wheels, guess who they're going to buy from, because you're their only option in front of them. You, exactly. So that's the way this works, guys, and I wanted to explain this to you. So again, I hope this helps you understand a little bit more of how you can title to be successful. Titling is number one when it comes to dropshipping. This is how you can write your own paycheck. All right, if you learn to title correctly, follow these steps right here, and apply this to your own listings. It's going to take practice. All right, your listings, your titles are not going to be perfect from the get-go. That's fine. That's completely fine. It took me a while. Some of the students getting started, they're telling me that it's taken them a little bit longer to get started with the titles because they've never done anything like this before. But again, once you play with the titles and learn what kind of synonyms and adjectives work for your listing, at that point you can start to reuse them, and you can start to use them on multiple listings and start bringing in multiple sales within one niche or within one category. So hopefully this helps you learn a little bit more. Practice, practice, practice. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, come back, watch this module, see how I got this, apply it to your own listings, and start making some sales. I'll see you guys in the next lecture. I just got a question regarding setting up my eBay listings to make sure that I still net profit after my eBay and PayPal fees. So what I wanted to go over with you guys is a little formula that I use, how I price my items to make sure that I'm making profit regardless of the eBay and PayPal fees. Just a little formula that I use, very, very simple. So here's the deal. Let's say that I have an item that is $100 on Amazon, okay? And I list it for $140 over on eBay and I make the sale. I am going to net $21.80, and I'm going to share with you how you can make sure that you're netting netting profit after the eBay and PayPal fees. So here's a simple example of the math, right? So 140 times 0.13. So 140 times 13%. This will show us how much money we're going to be paying out on that sale to the eBay and PayPal fees. So I think 13% is just a little bit on the high end, but it always gives us a nice little safety net to make sure that we're over and not under. So this is how much we're paying out in fees for that sale. If we take the actual sales price and subtract that, we're left with how much money we're actually going to be paid on eBay. So after the PayPal and eBay fees, we're looking at $121.80. Then we have to make sure that we're accounting for the $100 that it costs us over on Amazon, right? So if we take the $18.20 and the $100 and we take that away from the $140 we were paid for the sale, we know that we're left with $21.80. So the reason I just wanted to share this with you is I wanted to make sure, we talk about this in some of the other videos, accounting for these PayPal and eBay fees, but I want you guys to understand that when you're pricing your item, you need to do it with this formula, right? So whatever it is that you're gonna list on eBay, take the sales price, multiply it by 0.13, which is 13%. That'll tell you how much you're paying out to eBay and PayPal and fees. And then if you subtract that and you subtract the amount you're paying Amazon for the actual item, and you still have money left over for the sale, that means that you're in the clear. You are going to make profit. If not, then you need to either price your item higher or you need to pick another item to list. So I just want to shoot this quick video, talk to you a little bit about pricing with these eBay and PayPal fees so that you guys are always making profit on every single sale. Alright, so this is a lecture I wanted to add. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this, but I have been getting some questions lately, so I wanted to add this in here, talk to you guys a little bit more about how we're going to organize our listings separately off of eBay to keep track of things. So this is going to do two things for you. First off, it's going to allow you to have a spreadsheet of all of your items listed so you can check weekly or monthly, however you want to do it, to see if all of your stuff, all of your inventory is still in stock over on Amazon or whatever site you're sourcing from. And this also makes it really, really easy when you make a sale on eBay to find the page on Amazon where you can go buy it. So what I do and what I would suggest you guys do is to create an Excel sheet or a Word doc, and all you're going to do every time you have a new listing, you're going to take the title and you're going to put the link right beside it, and you're going to keep a running tab of everything. So really, again, hopefully your title on eBay for the listing is different than the title that they give you over here on Amazon. Again, we don't want to use any brand names. We want to add our own unique keywords. But let's just say that my title was, this was my title over on eBay. Okay. After I went through, I titled it, this is what I got. I would take my eBay title, not the one from Amazon. So I know I'm showing you the wrong thing here, but I don't think it's necessary to go over to eBay just to show you how to copy a title. You would take the listing title from your eBay listing, okay, and you would bring it over and you would stick it right in here. All right, we can even pop that out a little bit, and we'll make this a little smaller for the video. We'll just bring this down to 12. All right, then what we're going to do is after we get the title from our eBay listing, we come over here to Amazon and we actually copy and paste the actual address, the link, to this page. So now what we can do, okay, and again, your columns might be pretty big after you get the links and stuff in there, but what this allows us to do is this. Now we're going to have a running tab of all of the items that we have, okay, and again, this will get filled up pretty quickly if you really stick at this, but what this does is now guess what? Let's say we make a sale on this dining room kitchen table or this dining room set that we listed. Well, instead of going over to Amazon and just randomly typing stuff in, kitchen table, and trying to find the item to buy it and ship it out, now all we have to do is go over here, find the title that matches the eBay listing that just sold, okay, and then we literally just go over here, we copy and paste this link right into our browser, and it brings us right here. We pay for it with the money that they sent us, we ship it out, and we're good to go. The second thing this does is it allows us to come back and check inventory. Alright, so obviously this is in stock right now, but it's one of the questions I've been getting is how often do you check to see if your stuff's still in stock? Well, what I'll tell you is this, that's completely up to you. That's more of an organizational side of this. If you have 50 items listed here, you might want to take 45 minutes, 60 minutes every week and just go through and check all the links to make sure they're still in stock. Maybe you want to do it once a month. That part is completely up to you. What I'm showing you in this lecture is how you can organize this stuff so you can make that decision. But again, it's as simple as bringing up an Excel or a Word doc. You're going to have a column for your item, and right beside it you're going to have a column for all the links. And what you're going to be able to do now is easily find the products that you're selling to ship them out, and you're also going to have a running tab of all your inventory, so every week or every 2 weeks or every month, whatever you decide, you can come in here, go to all the links right away, check to see if they're still in stock, make any adjustments you need to, and this is going to help you move forward and stay organized during your drop shipping business during the entire process.